What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair video. Last time, Mahiru died. We did the investigation, and now we're gonna go to the trial. And I'm sad, and I'm mad that Mahiru died. That's okay. We're gonna find out who killed her right now. At Monokuma Rock. No. Let me go. Help me. He's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined. Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita. Hey, stop harassing little girls. What's going on? Yoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Yoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of the Silence food chain. Jeez, you're making me waste my sweet ass time. But there's another problem to deal with here besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did I just see? His anger changed his form! I'm right here. Huh. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. The trial heats up, it's all good. Anyways, looks like everyone is here, so let's depart now. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet. Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
If you don't have enough power, harness your talent and energy. Come on, bring that energy.
This too.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high, so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right. Moving forward is the only option. Let's go. Let's move forward.
You're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and awkwardly walked into the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside the Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room and surrounded by the space began to fall. No Mahiru, no Teruteru. Jeez. This elevator's getting bigger and bigger by the minute, huh? Am I right, guys? Anyways, as it shook with clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout the drop, I was fluctuated between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. After a while, the elevator vibrations gradually weakened, and then stopped altogether. Aim, defeat the boring routine. So I decided to start redecorating. How's it look, Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
Looks like I allowed you to think otherwise. Anyways.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something like... something this elaborate. Really? What is your true intention?
No, no!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyways. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Lie.
Purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Maharu Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her. Oh my god, so tough, bro. This is so tough. And Teruteru's red, bro. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Ah, no. My boys. Regardless, we need to find the answer. Doesn't matter if we believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's only one other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing in hope and despair has begun. Would you like to save your current progress? Huh, yes, I would. I don't have any fucking skills, bro. How do I get skills? You used to just talk to people to get skills, but now oh.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Who done
If
it?
you vote correctly, then only the
Oh
person
no,
will receive
Mahiru stood
punishment.
next to me
You
too.
pick the wrong person.
No, dude, fuck you.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
And
that
Byakuya
person
too.
will earn the right to leave this island.
I miss him already.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Shut up.
Let's
Fucking
discuss
god.
the motive.
You're just so annoying.
Masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. Schools were the high school girl who was killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. It was Girl A. Oh, the first girl was probably Mikon, right? Yeah. I'm so cool.
Girl A is probably Mikon Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Is that how that works?
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
I don't fucking remember. The Girl C, I don't fucking know. I don't really read their names. Was it girl D then? No? Then it was girl B?
I see.
Boom!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
No, it's not.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper energetic and unique. Hyper energetic and unique? It's Ibuki! Obviously.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Never say that corny shit to my face ever again, bro.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them. That was Mahiru. Of course.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Guy F's Fuyuhiko.
I see.
Obviously.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two?
He had a
Kuzuryus?
sister. I remember.
It's not like
He said it
I'm
in the
wrong.
restaurant. He said he had
That's how
he
it's
said he
written
had
on
a
the
sister.
staff roll.
And then the girl who died
Since you
kind of
beat the
looked like
game,
Fuyuhiko with the hair and
Probably know
shit,
what
so.
this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name is Kuzuryu repeated twice is because he had a sister. What? He had a little sister.
I
Oh,
can prove it with this.
fucking god.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch. Oh, I can't even fucking read it.
There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
It was the murder victim.
I see.
I see.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Not really.
Sarcastic, dumbass.
I don't think he was praising you, Nagito. I'm not gonna lie,
Said the
gang.
game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
It's a little dark.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
What a nice trial room.
Nagito,
There's a tree in
You
here.
seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer. Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
Good on you,
It's just a
Gundam.
story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck? What is this wild connection?
That may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery
Yeah,
of the game
you
is the
think?
murder of Girl
My
E,
God, dude.
correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Girl E was killed on the 4th day in Twilight's main story. He's able to find out why she was killed by playing the secret storyline, which means it has something to do with the first high school murder because Girl E was the killer. Yeah.
Let's see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped. and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
What did Girl E do after killing the girls inside the music room? She broke the vase. Pretty sure she broke the vase.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
Broke the vase.
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girlie get from up to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
No, they didn't. They heard the sound of the vase breaking.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
I don't fucking know.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Shut up, Hiyoko. Bitch ass.
Weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
I don't remember. Fuck. I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? No, then there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise. Okay, well, yeah, but I'm in gentle though. You got broken fish tank, right? Okay, yeah, that's the only weapon I could think of.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
Yes. No?
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think she attacked her with...
That's too big to be. Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead? If it's a weapon that was used to beat
Fuck.
them, it should have had...
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
No, the first thing Ibuki
Weapon
said.
inside the... What
That's
about
probably
broken
it.
glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think she attacked her with...
That's too big to. Then the piano. Why are you going even? The investigation. It's on that big a scale too.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No. Okay.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think she attacked her with...
That's too big to. Then the piano. Why are you going even? The investigation. It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stains.
That. What? I don't fucking know the murder weapon, gang.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think you talked to her?
That's too big to. Then the piano. Why are you going? The investigation. It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with?
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had.
Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
What does this
Think
swimsuit
you
have to do with
attacked her
this
with the
shit?
fish tank.
That's too big to be. Then the piano. Why are you going even? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale too.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Nope. Okay. I don't know what this shit is,
A
man.
weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Nope. Got my half health right now.
What about
Fuck.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be. Then the piano. Why are you going even? The investigation. It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stains.
Nope.
A weapon inside the. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be. Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conduct. It's on that biggest scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
I don't
Cause
know.
of death, Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to. Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universe. It's on that biggest scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Did I already do that? I think I already did that. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow? Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
I don't fucking know.
A weapon inside the. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think you attacked her with.
That's too big to. Then the piano. Why are you going even big? The investigation. It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
What? 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 That's fucking bullshit.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'll make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably
made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
What?
Can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's
Yeah, it's
last
probably
day.
Fuyuhiko.
I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Fuyuhiko?
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
What same thing would be used? Oh, a bat.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the...
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just gonna go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What have you...
There's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Ooh!
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Ooh!
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
Please let it be Hiyoko, bro.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Oh yeah, the footprints in front of the beach were hers.
Troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Wait, no, that's not consent. Fuck.
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house. I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
I don't think you were squishing Mr. Ants all day, pal.
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
That's cap.
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, Aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah, I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
No, we didn't know that. You don't fucking talk to us. And I don't want to talk to you either.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Fucking dumbass.
The beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
This is true.
Huh?
It's a lie?
Yeah, no shit.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm
How that
lying,
works.
prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Make your argument. Your friend smell about letter to Mahiru. Letter to Mahiru? What the fuck? Yeah, that's right. You sent her a letter.
House, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
What? Oh my god, I'm hanging on by a thread.
I didn't go.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her? Is this a panel of idiots? I did go to the but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong.
That's cat pal. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to reset the trout because of this shit.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
But I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. What we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house, the second island, at 2:30 p.m. It seems like there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason.
That letter. It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Where's that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Yeah, right,
I
pal.
remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me
Oh,
and
yeah.
I met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Ew, and you were running.
So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
But you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I hate her so much. All she does is bitch, whine, complain, and then insult everybody. Jesus Christ. I'd take Fuyuhiko over you, dude. God, I'd take any character in Danganronpa 1 over you. Jesus Christ. Fucking so annoying.
She's probably faking it.
Yeah. Thank you, Nekomaru. She probably is fucking faking it.
She summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing
Jesus
her
Christ.
all along.
Oh my god, I hate her. Oh my god. If she would last the entire game, I'm gonna be pissed.
And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Lead us to assume Hiyoko was waiting there. In the closet where we found the gummy. Right? She was waiting in here?
Here!
Yeah. Of course.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies.
And Nagito found the bag of gummies in your room too.
I've never eaten something like that before.
Cap!
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
Can they come out anyways? I love your hamsters.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it? It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right?
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island, which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hiyoko's suspicion, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. Oh, why can't she just die already? I can't help but feel like we're gonna be directed by somebody. Okay. Let's direct it, dude. Gummy bag? This is all pointing to fucking Hiyoko.
I shall render my verdict upon this Mr. Hiyoko is this.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt you went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also... So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill Ma... And afterward, you fled...
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Wait. Was the gummy bag open or closed? It's closed! Hold up.
Hiyoko is this.
There's no doubt you went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, gummy bag was closed, pal.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're the same height.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavor.
Oh, well, I was just thinking because the bag looks closed. I wasn't really thinking about, you know, the flavors and shit.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy I looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Now, Fuyuhiko, you're starting to sound like the murderer, you son of a bitch. God damn. Mikan's autopsy report? Well, I'm gonna assume it's Mikan's
We're
autopsy
not done
report.
with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of...
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house.
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength to block the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong!
Oh no.
Footprints during my morning walk!
No, Mikan said that she died instantly, right?
You're talking about the
We
Mm.
can thank Mahiru.
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
Oh my god, fuck you.
That's wrong. I left those
Hate this
footprints during
game.
my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints near...
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru.
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce.
No, that's wrong.
No, pal, Mahir died instantly, buddy.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry!
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
Is Fuyuhiko strong enough to carry a body?
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer, after all.
Seriously! That's not true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Ooh.
We haven't decided that yet.
Fuyuhiko, you really want to do this shit right now, bro?
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Yeah.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Okay, guy. Yo, bro, I hate her as much as you do, bro, but I don't think she's the killer, gang. Iron barred window, metal bat shower room.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Yeah,
So
okay.
what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. Allow me to cut
The shower room is broken and under repairs, pal.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then Maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Clothes fused to her body. She can't get dressed by... Oh, yeah. Yeah, because her and Mahiru took a bath together. Yeah.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Kyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Kyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Kyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Akane?
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go
What? No way,
Didn't I
Akane,
tell you
bro.
that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Oh yeah, well,
I can
Nekomaru, is this
attest to
true?
that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve.
Okay, so we're back to square 2, I guess, with Fuyuhiko being the killer.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
God, stop fucking crying.
Please don't cry. Everything is fine now. Shut the hell up, Pig Bart. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
Can she go like 1 second without being rude to somebody? God. It's fucking annoying. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be... Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Cause
Fucking liar, liar, pants on fire, dude.
So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
Yes.
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snug.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
That's the same fucking one.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The other one. The other letter.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m., but in Hyoko's...
Set to meet at 2. Ooh.
The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both?
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep, yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Hey.
Damn, bro.
Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll all survive. Oh my god, I'm gonna skip through this shit, bro. I don't care. Don't care.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
You mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
In the logic day, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of synapses. What the fuck? You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the RB button. The LB button is to brake and the RB button is to jump. Various obstacles you will encounter at the progress of the course, so make sure you're familiar with these controls to reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answer is split into different paths. Please proceed down the path with the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in the course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press start button during the logic day, you can review the controls. What the fuck are you talking about? She's right. This might be a very important problem. The killers tampered with evidence before Hyoko ran away from the beach house. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? And if they hid inside the beach house, where would they be hiding? Hyoko said no. Hyoko said nobody was hiding in the shower room. If I could just focus, think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. He's gonna logic dive. Oh my god, he's logic dive. What the fuck? No, please, hold up. Accelerate. B is brake. Jump. Okay. Alright. This is just like run 3. Oh my god, cool math games. You guys ever What the fuck am I doing, bro? Cool Math Games? You ever heard of Cool Math Games? Oh, question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before Hiyoko arrived? After Hiyoko arrived? I think it would be before Hiyoko arrived. At least, right? Tight. Ugh. Ugh. I'm a skating legend. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left. My goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house. Or the beach? No. Why would they hide in the beach? That makes no sense. Oh. Fuck it, I did it! When did the killer arrive at the beach house before Hiyoko arrived? When did the killer leave the beach house after Hiyoko left? Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious in the beach house? Probably in the... I don't know.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I don't really want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. Well, if there isn't a place to hide over here, she checked over there, then the only place is there.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of it, right? Well, you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
I can't check. I don't know. I don't know.
Here.
Of course. There's a thing in there. Oh my, never fucking
the
mind.
surfboard case in the closet. I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath.
What the fuck? Dude, the murder. It's a gray dude.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
saying whatever you want, even if you didn't.
Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Oh, you shut up.
Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Final feature, not so debased. From this point forward, you'll be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the thing button, shape of the rectile will change. If you aim it at the remark's weak points and keep that position, you'll be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be used if fired once at a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth sound. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have an answer or a lie to mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be a wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it is only effective with refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun.
What did the kill?
Hold up. How do I do the thing? Oh, no. Fast forward, open, truth bullet, select truth bullet, concentrate, open, what?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Well,
They
how?
couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they
Okay.
moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the blood?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their it would definitely
Maybe it's perhaps someone other than the killer. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the
What about the wet? Maybe they wore one.
Did they use something other than the shower?
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely
Because this counters the thing that Fuyuhiko said before, so...
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong.
Boom! Oh my god. Oh.
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
I don't know, the beach? Oh. I fucking know that. Sorry. Oh, the drinks inside the refrigerator. Oh yeah, and then were the bottles in the trash can. Yeah.
Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Sorry, Pecco.
In theory, but that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
But they can't use water inside the refrigerator?
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking about one bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Crossroads.
We can't
Don't try to
assume
bust
it
him
was
at
just
me.
one
Don't try to button mash
They
me,
could have
pal.
used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles. There were only flavored drinks. But if you use those, the blood will come off and your body will leave an air. Especially that alone would raise suspicion. Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored drinks.
Fuck, I just missed it too.
The blood will come off and your body will leave it. Especially that alone would raise suspicion. Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the
Ugh!
Cut through those words!
Allow me to cut through those words!
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
Yeah, what kind of fridge doesn't have water bottles in it? What the fuck?
The killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, they were soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles. If they did that, that person would be wet.
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Who was wet?
See? Just as I thought. Hold on. You know who the killer
Oh my
is?
god, it's fucking, it's Pecco! Cause she was wet. She came into the the diner, she was wet. Oh my god.
Let me ask, who might that be?
Oh my god, if the killer used plastic water bottles to wash the blood off they splattered on them, the Myers killer. Oh my god, it's fucking... The killer had to... Oh my god, I get it. Yeah, she came into the restaurant and she was wet. She came into the restaurant and she was fucking wet. Look, she's fucking wet. Oh my god. Yo! Deadass? 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 Where's Pekka? Deadass?
You're the only one!
Oh my god!
Pecco.
Oh!
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I...
'Cause you were wet!
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
You were wet! God, but you still so fine! Fuck! God damn! And you're still so
Did
fine.
wash the blood off with water bottles. They'd have to drench their entire body, but there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something. Hold on, you bastard. You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming.
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Why are you trying to cover up? Why are you trying to cover up?
Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house. The roadside door was blocked. And if
Why
it's
you?
impossible to leave from
Why
the
do you
beachside without
like
leaving
care,
footprints,
bro?
then how the fuck did the killer
Are you
escape?
still trying to like blame this on Hiyoko? No, the blame's not even on you. I don't know why you care.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the same
That's what I'm saying.
Fuyuhiko is.
That's what I'm saying.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Ooh, the small window in the closet room. Ooh.
If the
Trying to make
roadside
me
and
slip
beachside doors
up.
aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
No littering.
Is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
In her sword case. In like the...
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No! Please don't be
Can we get rid of Hiyoko? Use an object to escape out of the window. It wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I could think of, the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case. No, maybe it was an object they didn't have to hide. So, yeah, she had the sword case with her. She had the sword case. So she just hid it in the sword case? Sword Nope, okay. Does it not start with an S? No, it doesn't. What about a B? It does start with a B. A bamboo sword? No, this is a W. I need M. Fuck. Fucking God, dude. Gotta really use bamboo sword. B. Need another B. Need another W. Need another W. Need another W. Oh, I mean an O. I need another O. I need another O. No.
Echo, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yeah, because you were tying
Despite
it.
the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Heko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool. Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
By pressing RB during PTA, when fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max, but that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the B when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault, but only if your focus gauge runs out, so make sure the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who gets the upper hand. There's something called that time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates that time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite difficult to press the button in rhythm. In that case, please time the rhythm, not your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. You can clear it. You can always change the difficult settings. I'm not gonna tell them that they have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck at them.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Just bend down and grab it.
Why do you even care?
Exactly. Why do you fucking care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me!
Were you and Peko banging behind the scenes?
Give it to me!
You don't want to lose your bang buddy.
Bamboo sword as a step stool. It would have been left behind.
Listen, I got my bang buddy, Chiaki, but if you lost yours, RP bro. On God.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
If she used her bamboo sword as a stepstone, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a stepstool, she tied her sword back to it.
Oh my god, why'd she have to die? Look how bad she is. Yo, Fuyuhiko, you lucky ass guy. If you were actually banging, you lucky as hell.
She would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. No, you just back off!
Is it true? You would kill
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept
Dude,
this
I
unless
get
there's
you're gonna lose your bang, buddy. I get it, bro.
Bastard!
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But this isn't right. Even though Fuyuhiko's the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
The cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Please, hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world. I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Look at Sonya, bro. She's so happy.
Justice is what makes
She's
humans
sparkling
human.
justice. Okay.
It's a virtue that human
I guess we
beings
have
should be proud of.
plot twist. 2 serial killers for 2 games.
Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete.
Yeah, two serial killers. Are we serious? Ooh, in case 2 as well, they're both revealed.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice. Now then, let's execute justice.
What's with the emoticons at the end, dude?
What? What the fuck?
Exactly.
Echo, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chew!
Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
Ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Deadass. What? What the heck is this? Pecco's the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleep?
Deadass. Deadass, Monokuma, deadass.
Previous question. Why did you kill Mahiru?
This again?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Yoko, can you shut the fuck up, bro?
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake, it was Pecco all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Oh my gosh, the closing argument! Stock 1. In the morning of the incident, Mahiru met Yoko, but... Okay. In order to learn Mahiru and Hyoko, the first one to arrive at the beach house was Hyoko. The next one to arrive at the beach house was Mahiru. What did the killer leave next to the body? Their mask. Now then, time to wash off the blood with water. Where should I hide? The first one who found the body was Hyoko. Hyoko left a big piece of evidence. Nope, sorry. Oh, it was the footprints. Duh. Yep, there we go. To retrieve the vampire sword, I must do this. Stock 2. In the morning, Hyoko met with. Nope. So they forged the letters. This one arrived at the beach house was Hyoko. Killer left the mask next to the body. The killer hid in the case. Met with. Nope, sorry. That. Let's go over here with that. And then over here with that. Boom! Here's everything that happened in this case.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko.
I'm gonna miss Mahiru. Good character.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
Oh, it's like a sleeping bag. I thought it was like plastic.
After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing.
It's okay, Peko. I got myself my own bang buddy. You were fine as hell, but you and Fuyuhiko been bang buddies, so I won't get in the way of that. You finna die anyways, but I got myself my own treat. Get out of here with that shit.
But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Darn.
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Damn.
That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall, who will combat the evils of this world?
Peko, I'm killing you, bro.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
Peko.
And carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
That's what I'm saying.
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Peko, you're fucking crazy, bro. I'm not doing that shit.
The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Dang. Shit, tragic. You were fine as hell, but we honestly just gotta kill you, I guess.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What? Okay.
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco, right?
distinct difference?
I don't know anything about sparkling justice.
Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
I think I got the difference between serial killer and Pekka. Try translating, which means the difference is... Oh, nationality.
I see. That's right. According to what Sonia said.
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
First heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice. I just assumed both killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, you insist that you're Sparkling Justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary, and even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Fuyihiko, what are you doing?
Of course. The tool cannot do anything on its own.
Fuyihiko, what are you doing to this lady?
Finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Pecco and Kyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Oh, the body discovery announcement.
I see.
He asked about that earlier.
Talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is there 3 people including the killer or not? Geez. Fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Pecco, is not one of those three. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here.
Fuyuhiko, because his fucking sister was killed. And that's why he was trying to, like, save her or whatever the fuck he was trying to do. Fuyuhiko.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Oh, the pictures. Ew.
I can prove it with this. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
Yeah, Peko beat the game and gave him the
The first
thing.
victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first will receive the ending prize.
Did Fuyuhiko beat the game first? Oh, yeah, he had the envelope. Shut up. What makes you think I'd have... What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? Cause Peko is the killer, right?
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru.
I can barely hear her still.
Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The
That's not how that works.
who used me
Monokuma will not let
so
this
Mahiru
happen, dude.
Koizumi
You killed.
Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
Fuyuhiko, what the fuck were you guys up to?
Of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that
But she's
case,
not a weapon,
the
she's a real
who
person.
gets to live is...
Just me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being.
Exactly.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Monokuma, you can't let that happen, dude. I got a B again. I only get 52. Gay.
I'm in a bind, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Can we not do commercial breaks? Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Kazumi is... Hold on a second. Okay, I'll wait. Sorry, just hesitate. There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer. Why? Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a freaking human being. If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You don't know what there are... You don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Pecco and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different from that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in. They gave me reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as the young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
Okay.
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill
So she's just
my
devoted
duty
as shit.
until the very end.
That is...
But that is... You are wrong. You're not a tool, Pecco. Because if you were a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We are just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if. That started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it's only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
Damn it! I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
She's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead? You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond, but she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started to avoid me too. I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we can accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my.
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others. You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted somebody to talk about it with me. If
if I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't even have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you can make use of their plans to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into that trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's what the world I live in. My sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
And so, my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat? Still, I believed her up until the very last minute. That game was a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch...
Hey.
Hey, if the game's actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible, but it's unfortunate, but you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. Why don't you know? What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong. Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid underneath the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and it made me kill Mahiru. Huh?
young master, I am finished.
Why is he smiling? Yo!
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
No, okie dokie. I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master had planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to hasten our votes? So we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him?
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I'm just...
A tool? Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyways.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey,
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What? Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko for your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those things that you ordered to do? Is that the truth? Huh? Sorry. Fuyuhiko? I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die. Young Master, you must have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko? You mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others just shortens your lifespan. Those idiots Byakuya and Teruteru have proof of that. Plus, it'd be infuriating to be held back by affection when it's time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course. I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like this, like you are right now. There's no need to hesitate. Young Master, please just tell them the truth. Young Master, you're the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young Master, I am finished.
Oh, so he wasn't smiling. Okay. Dude, I was about to be like, yo, Fuyuhiko's a freak if he's actually smiling in this scenario.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young Master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It means I can't live without depending on someone, and I just feel disgusted with myself. And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Oh,
Oh my. So this is how it turned out.
too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey,
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed?
jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first person to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide a chance for me to survive, but I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master.
Young master, you have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then, why?
Even so,
Even so,
I wanted you to escape.
oh. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. Maybe selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course.
Peko!
That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
Never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool.
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People will act so proud of you as they shed tears in despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekoyama. He used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do I have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Now, then let's begin the punishment time brimming with despair. Jeez, why don't you get it already?
Thrills, chills,
It's time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama.
why?
You stayed by my side. All this time. Why didn't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
I
never needed a sword or a shield on Pokemon's grave.
needed a tool. So, you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got.
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go. It's punishment time.
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master?
Young master.
Damn. Damn, now I kind of feel bad for him too. Damn. What's this punishment gonna look like? Got that painting. One woman army.
Shing, shing, shing. Oh, shit. Is he dead? Oh my god. A 2-for-1 special? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he's dead. They deadass killed 2 people in an execution? What the fuck? This cannot be. Even Fuyuhiko? This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard. What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko? Fuyuhiko? For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between 2 hopes, but it was crushed into something unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of our friends got killed? I am pissed, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still, it's gonna be alright. Despair is worthless. Even this despair, it's just a ladder to a bright shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter. Ooh, shit. The bright. Oh my god, I did it again. The brighter we can shine. That's the unmistakable truth. Calling me a letter. Nope. Calling me a letter. Huh. You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of him was. Misguided thoughts of hope should be reminding me of him. Makoto reference! Oh my god! Oh, I miss my boy! Oh my god, I miss Makoto so much, bro. He was such a nothing burger, but that's what made him so special, bro. He was the ultimate hope. Oh my god, I miss him so much. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyways, I should make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died. You know? Not yet. He's still alive. Ooh. What? Everyone, Fuyuhiko is still alive.
Serious?
Are you serious? Fuyuhiko! We rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. Oh my god!
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay? Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying.
Yo, Kazuichi, yelling isn't gonna make the situation any fucking better.
His pulse is getting weaker.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so
Were you filled with hope of thoughts of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother.
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him! A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong.
It's your duty to save him! Duty?
Hey, hey.
Because it's written in the school trip rules. The blacking is exposed during the... I couldn't even read it. If only the blacking gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to get executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey.
But you should be able to do it. Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then. I'll say. Really? I was actually going to do that all along, so I've already prepared for this. Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer. It's a Monokuma ambulance.
An ambulance? Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sights. Is it really gonna be okay to leave it to Monokuma? It can't be helped. It's not like there's any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He probably is gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then, all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know. However, we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished, or else we won't be able to advance forward. There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, that's not her voice. I guess. Things aren't as exciting as shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted for him to return. Fuyuhiko. I didn't want anybody else to be a sacrifice. Class trial ended. We still can't see the real ending that we really want. When that finally arrives, what will happen? What will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were on a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left here alone. Only one word can explain our situation: despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Oh shit. The bomb. Why does it do this? 15 days left. Shit. We only got 15 days left. Okay.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Junko? Junko's gonna be resurrected.
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Are we serious?
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Chapter 2 end. See the countdown? Oh. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. I miss my boy Byakuya, bro. You obtained the Black Dragon Blade. How about that? Would you like to save your progress? Yes, I would. Yeah, we're not doing all that. Sorry, I didn't mean to go to the map. I meant to go down to the system, save. Well, guys,
if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. As I always say, do up, do down, do left, do right, and go all around. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.